Hi guys, how we doing? Chef Brendan here, and Eleanor in the background. Hope we're all holding up okay in these kind of weird times. Hope everybody's doing okay at home, staying safe. I thought maybe we'd have a little cooking lesson today. I'm going to do something a little bit simple, a couple of versions of quiche. Love quiche on a Sunday, and now we've got a little bit more time in the morning, so brunch on a Monday is okay too. So the two versions we're going to do a crustless bacon broccoli cheese quiche, and then a traditional pie type of quiche, and that'll be a vegetarian. That's broccoli, cheese, and eggs. So let's get started. Okay, first thing we want to do is preheat the oven to 375 degrees. While we're waiting for that to warm up, I've gone ahead and done some prep ahead of time. I've got one large onion that I diced up and about a teaspoon of garlic. I've got a saucepan over here with just about a teaspoon of olive oil in it. Love that sound. I love the smell of garlic and onions together. We're going to get them warming up and sauteing. So for the crustless quiche, what we're going to use is a cupcake pan. So they're going to be individual quiches. A really important thing to do is using a non-stick cooking spray. Really spray it pretty heavily so nothing sticks. Sometimes the eggs get a little sticky. I've already gone ahead and put some bacon in the pie tins or the cupcake tin. I use a thinner bacon so that it cooks evenly. If you like a thicker bacon, maybe cook it halfway through ahead of time. But just like this, we're filling these up. We're going to fill up all 12 of these. You sure can in just a little bit, sweetheart. And you can definitely have the kids helping you with this. Okay, we're going to fill all those up, and the next thing we're going to do is get our egg mix ready. Okay, egg mix time. The onions are almost ready, but we're waiting a couple more minutes until they get just perfect. I've got 6 eggs that I've already cracked into my bowl. Got a half a cup of milk. And a little bit of a pro tip that I like to add is just about 2 tablespoons of water. That gives you a fluffier egg. Somebody told me that years ago, and I've done it ever since. A little bit of salt, a couple of shakes, a little bit of pepper, and a little bit of Parmesan cheese. And this is, to me, this turns it on so much. So when I say a little bit, a couple of tablespoons. If you like more, add more. And we're gonna whisk it up real good. Make sure there's no whole egg yolks left in there. And let's go check on those onions. So we want to keep the onions moving so they don't burn. You definitely want to get them nice and caramely brown. And I wish you could smell this right now. As my wife says, I wish we had smell-o-vision because it smells amazing. So the onions are looking just about perfect. I say when they look like they could use another minute, then we're going to add some broccoli. The broccoli for the quiche, I used about a pound that I chopped up. We're going to add all this in here and just let it soften up a little bit. So this is going to take probably another 2 to 3 minutes of sauteing until it gets just right. Mix it up a little bit. Give it a couple of minutes on the stove, and we'll be ready to rock. Okay, last step before we add the broccoli and onions into the egg mix. Got about 1.5 cups of shredded cheese. Now again, I've split these between the 2 different kinds of quiches, so I've already done my one mix. This is about 1.5 cups of shredded cheddar cheese, and you can add any kind of cheese you like. Feta cheese is amazing. I already put a little bit of Parmesan, but mozzarella, it makes it nice and gooey. Whatever your cheese preferences are, you can't go wrong with too much cheese. And here is my broccoli, garlic, and onion mix. Doesn't that look amazing? Just smells so good. This is going to be delicious. I'm going to scrape this all in there. I personally love diced tomatoes in my eggs. So for my version of it, I'm gonna put a little bit of diced tomatoes in here. I just used some cherry tomatoes, put a small handful in there. We'll mix that in. And we're just about ready to put these quiches together. I hope you're as excited as I am. I'm getting hungry. Hi. So we are joined by Miss Eleanor MacNaughton. Want to say hi? Hi. And she's going to help us with this next step. For the crust quiche, the one with the crust, I'm using a frozen pie shell. No shame in that. It's a lot easier. If you'd like to make your own pie crust, there's certainly, I'm sure you have a family recipe, or there's a million recipes you can get online, and we can talk about that at a later date. One thing I will say, make sure it's more of a flour-based one, or you can find gluten-free ones, but you don't want to use a graham cracker one, because those are for more sweet type pies, and that wouldn't work here. Okay, so with this egg mix for the crustless quiche, an easier way to do this and a less messy way, I have found, you get your mix into a pourable cup, and here's one for Miss Eleanor. Okay, are you ready for this part?
I'm doing it like this.
You're gonna do it right into there, and we're gonna fill these little baking cups.
Now?
Yep, go for it. Good job, sweetheart. Okay, that's good, that's good. No more. Gotta watch them a little carefully. A little spillage is okay, because it just makes for more yumminess. Okay, we're ready to go into the oven with these delicious quiches. Your oven should be plenty hot by now. 375, we're gonna put it in for 25 minutes. And in just a little bit, we are gonna have some amazing deliciousness. See you in a little bit. Okay, so here we have it. We've got our beautiful vegetarian quiche. They look just amazing. I love the colors in there. And the bacon crustless quiche. These all with the spray, they popped out real easy. If you want to go a little bit longer than the 25 minutes for a crispier bacon, that's great, but this is cooked all the way, and we're gonna so good. You're gonna love this. Make it, show me. I want to see your version of it. I hope you had fun. I hope you learned a little something. Next up, a little bit later this week, we're gonna do some marinated portobellos on the grill, like a portobello steak. Can't wait. Have a great day. Be safe. Wash your hands.